Hello, welcome to Big Red Journeys. I'm your host, Big Red, and on tonight's journey, we're here at Universal Studios for Universal Fan Fest, and I'm standing here in the Clock Tower Square. I am so excited, so we're gonna have a great time here. You have no idea how excited I am to be here. I love it. We're not even in the park yet, and they're playing the Back to the Future theme. Love it. And then all the, what is it, stagehands, employees, whatever you call them, they're all dressed up in like wizardy robes for like Dungeons and Dragons, like this guy in purple. So if you get here before the event starts at 7 o'clock, but you are here with the event, you're gonna end up getting a colored wristband. So when they start doing the filtration, that's how they're gonna know that you're part of Fan Fest. Between the two Universal Studios stores, that's where the Wicked meet and greet is with Elphaba. Hey, Linda. I like it. Oh yeah, there it is. Love it. And then over here at Quark's Cafe is where they got some food items going on. Well, definitely there's a few items on here that I definitely want to try out. Of course, me being for Back to the Future, we're definitely going to Mel's Drive-In because obviously there's a lot of food at that particular spot that I want to try out. Full disclosure right now, we actually have tickets for tonight. This is opening night of FanFest. We're also here tomorrow as well too. I'm going to try to do as much as I can tonight. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything for the most part, to have a relatively complete video. And then tomorrow we can just enjoy it completely, not have to worry about rushing to get things done. Upper lot, we're going to catch the tram to Back to the Future. Jujutsu Kaisen is going to be at the Panda Theater. Star Trek Red Alert and One Piece are going to be to the left-hand side over there. And then down in the lower lot, you're going to have Dungeons and Dragons, and of course, Nintendo World. Also, another disclosure I forgot to mention. There are some of these franchises, brands, I know absolutely nothing about. So like the Jujutsu Kaisen or whatever it's called, and then this One Piece thing, outside of the guy wearing a straw hat, I had known nothing about either one of them. So we will showcase pieces of that, but I probably won't be spending too much time in those particular lands, especially if I have to sacrifice, you know, time for some of the other things too that mean more important things to me too. And this is the line that's right now for the Jujutsu Kaisen, whatever you want to, again, I don't even know how to pronounce it properly. And the line is definitely full. Obviously, that attraction has a relatively high capacity, so it goes by pretty good, but we saw the sign on the wait times, and it said 45-minute standby, 15-minute for express. Tonight, we do have express passes, so we'll be able to bypass a few things. And that will help us out in the long term. Looking up here at the studio directory, we can see the wait times for some of the things going on. Obviously, the One Piece is really just more of like meet and greets and a, you know, immersion. And Harry Potter's the same thing, meet and greets with the Niffler and that feathery serpent creature thingy. So there's no really waits there. Back to the Future's got a 15-minute wait. You do have to take the tram to get to the Courthouse Square. And then Star Trek right now is running a 30-minute wait, and the Jujutsu Kaisen at 45. Jeez. But the good thing is, a lot of the waits on the rides are 5, 10, 15 minutes from what I see. Harry Potter actually has a lot of the food that I'm really intrigued to try out, because Three Broomsticks is always one of my favorite food options here at Universal Studios. In my opinion, the best. So, and they do have quite a bit, including a pasty, I believe, for your house.
Typically, you aren't really known for your...
It's a magic window box. No, none of that dark magic stuff, huh?
I feel.
I learned this from the Malfoys.
Being able to see myself at the same time as talking to you.
Now you're gone. Now you're back again. I had to take 2 dark arts classes to learn that one.
It depends again.
None that I know of at this moment.
Depends against the dark art.
No, dark arts. It was a special electives course I took with the Malfoys. Whoa.
What was that? You hear that?
Yeah?
On the count of 3, we'll find out. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's a Niffler.
Oh, he's very interesting. Now, you don't have anything shiny on you, do you? Oh, I think he likes it.
I don't blame him, yeah.
All right. Well, maybe if you stand on this side.
Hey, let's try this side. Let's try this side.
Oh, he's looking right at you.
Up, still. Oh, wait.
There we go.
There it is,
Okay, you
better.
can't be too careful, can you, right? Okay, did you want to take a photograph?
Of course, gladly,
Okay,
yes.
just do me a favour. Let's do it real quick so my boss doesn't see, right? Yes,
Got
you
it.
could get me in trouble, couldn't you? Okay, you want one just you two?
Oh, right here. Go ahead. You as well, yes.
Right,
yes,
okay,
yes.
count to 3, say everything's fine, no one's getting fired. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
You're fired!
Ah!
Okay, that was so cute. Oh, so the original postie had to walk away and she took the one Niffler, but then they came back and it was only about, honestly, 5-ish, 10-ish minutes before the next postie came with another Niffler, or the same Niffler, right? But that was so cool with the reveal and getting to interact with them. Everybody gets to pretty much, they're out here for about a half hour, give or take, and just, there's no real line. It's kind of just a, if you're brave enough, go up there and it's kind of social cues, you know, figure out who was there first and then make it happen. But that was so cool, the interactions, and that Niffler was cute. I like that. I want to take one.
It's just a baby, right?
Oh, and look at this. One of the dragon trainers came out with a little baby dragon on his arm.
Luckily, I've been working with this young fella for a couple of days. Built sort of a rapport between me and him. Oh, yes, this here is a Ukrainian Iron Man. Well, they're definitely the heaviest. They wear quite.
Right over here at the snack cart, they have the Quidditch match Churros. Today is the Hufflepuff versus Gryffindor, and I did find out from team here in the culinary that they are doing where they do 2 different houses per event of FanFest. So I myself, Slytherin, I'm a little disappointed that I'm not going to get to try my churro here, but Robin's going to try Hufflepuff because she's a Hufflepuff. And they have that there too. So I refuse to try Gryffindor. So the yellow is pina colada, red is cherry. The blue was blue for Ravenclaw, blue raspberry, and then green is sour apple for Slytherin. So, but they also have the Hogwarts meat pies as well here too. So we're gonna get one of each. They do have popcorn, but they have the time turner popcorn buckets, which look really, really cool. And there is the meat pie. It's supposed to have like a Hogwarts H right above it. And then that, we'll show you what it looks like up close, but that is the Hogwarts and the Gryffindor churros. Okay, so there is the churro. So they only kind of decorated on the bottom part over here. I guess it's supposed to be kind of like the handle for the wand. I don't know if I necessarily get pina colada. I do get a coconut. I do get a little like a creamy-isk to it. Again, I don't know if it's pina colada is the word to use. It's good though. It's a very good flavor. I like it. I just don't know what the flavor. It says pina colada, but I don't trust it being pina colada. I don't. But the churro stuff is actually really good. It's a little cold right now. Granted, we're out here and we waited a few minutes, so I think the heat got down. But this is a 4.5 out of 5. It's pretty good. Okay, let's try the meat pie now. It's not a very big meat pie, but it's delicious. A little spice to it, just more for flavor than anything else. No heat really, so 1 out of 10 on the heat index, but very good. I taste some potatoes and peas and some it's a mincemeat pie. That's what it is. It's a mincemeat pie with a little bit of a curry sauce to it, or spice. I love meat pies, so I'm gonna give this a 4.5 out of 5. It's pretty good. Oh.
I've got to get you back to Canada. Take it easy. Woo! Hello. Oh, hello there.
Hello there.
Oh. Not in there, not in there. No, absolutely not. Come this way. Do you know what an Occamy is? Oh, well, Occamy are known as Coranaptixi. Say it with me, Coranaptixi.
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 That's correct. It means that she can. She is in a little bit of a mood. She can change her size to fit the available space, meaning she can be larger or smaller depending on the area. Now, these animals can be a bit defensive. However, I don't believe she has a clutch of eggs around, so she should be more docile. I must tell you, she just wrapped herself around me a few moments ago. Especially... Oh, that's what it is. She is carnivorous, you know. Oh dear, no, absolutely not. It is not tied to it.
So there it was, the Occamy. So that was so cool. So we actually were able to catch it. We found out it comes out of the back door right there next to the churro snack cart, and then it ends up going down there to the big iron door where I guess there's a dragon behind you, the one that blows smoke and the fire up in the chimney area. So that's there, and it comes out every hour on I believe it's the half hour, give or take. But what we're going to do is that we're going to stick around because there is a 9 o'clock performance of the Hogwarts Castle. So it's new to us here in Universal Studios Hollywood, but it's previously been shown in Florida. So we're gonna stick around, watch that. And yeah, having fun so far. This has been a really fun event, but I will say this, as it stands right now, I wish there was a little bit more to do, a few more meet and greets with regards to Harry Potter, having like a life-size guy, you know, face character of like Hagrid, or a meet and greet with Fang. That would be so cool if there was a way they could get a Neapolitan Mastiff to stick around for a long time. But yeah, I just feel like there needs to be a little bit more here, more involved to make it really fun. But then again, they're probably keeping a few things in their back pocket for future years, because obviously we already know that this is an event that's going to be happening year after year. There's no doubt about that.
We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Perhaps you are wise, keepers of truth, the ready mind of Ravenclaw, always astute. Maybe you're loyal, maybe you're kind, just of heart, and Hufflepuff of mind. Is it power you seek by any means? A Slytherin you are, so it seems. For the brave at heart, the courageous few, the House of Gryffindor welcomes each and every one of you.
Here comes Gryffindor taking aim for the lead. And Gryffindor scores! Slytherin is on the move.
House Cup winner is Gryffindor! Come from different places and speak in different tongues. With only a touch of magic, our hearts beat as one. Hogwarts, always.
We're gonna go to Star Trek and probably walk through One Piece little world here in a second. Again, I'm gonna keep talking because there's a lot of copyrighted music playing right now. But looking at the boards, where everybody's really waiting right now, seems to be for the Jujutsu Kaisen, again, whatever that name is called. And then for the food, apparently everyone's saying that they're waiting for like an hour or two for food on something. And we're walking by the line here. This is for orders ready for pickup. They already ordered. They're just waiting to pick up their food. Oh my god! I think this is the food that's the
order ending in 6.
Mobile orders. Look at all.
Your order is ready.
I'm not joking you. I'm guesstimating there's probably about a good 30 to 40 people waiting in line right there. And I believe that's the food that's offered for the One Piece themed items. My goodness. Good thing we had a meat pie and some snacks earlier, because if not, we'd be starving. But that might be the way to go. Well, we're gonna go boldly where no man has gone before. Well, actually, many people have gone before. And you can probably tell by the music playing in the background, it's time to beat me up, Scotty. I'm standing here listening to the other group ahead of us do their little spiel video thing. I'm getting like Star Tours vibes right now. I'm just like, bye-bye now.
And today, you will have a chance to step aboard one of the finest vessels that Starfleet has ever produced. The USS Enterprise NCC 1701D. On behalf of Starfleet and the United Federation of Planets, we hope that your tour of the Enterprise D will inspire a future among the stars. Enjoy your visit.
Welcome aboard, gentlemen. Your tour starts here. Right this way, everyone. Stay on your left-hand side, friends.
But take a look at the view. Space, the final frontier. Am I right? Okay, alright, that's unknown entity. Unknown entity, got it. Okay, everybody remain calm. Like I said, we do have a force field here. The force field will make sure that whatever of the interference? Is it isolated in this area?
Anomaly present on decks 12 through 15, 16, 17.
Well, that's not...
Attention all decks. Yellow alert.
Yellow alert, that's not good. Whatever this thing is, it's on the move. Sick bay to engineering?
Unable to complete transmission.
I'm gonna send you to engineering. They may be able to figure out what's going on here. It's just through that corridor. 883. Tour group. Tour group. Now? Please, come in the group. Not a great time. Come on in, stay with your groups. Follow me. Stand by, and please don't touch anything. Can you find a way to slow it down? That's what I'm trying to do. This thing keeps mocking me out. The system's override. What cord? It's destabilizing. We're losing magnetic containment. What? Please, step away from the warp core. Turn the turbo lift. Quickly, lower the turbo lift. Get there as quickly and as safely as you can. Stay together.
I've got you this way. Computer, take us to the transporter room now. Computer, transporter room now. We have to get off this ship. Computer, emergency authorization override. Access code Gamma 1392. Acknowledge now. Computer, where are you taking us? Come on. This doesn't make sense. Why would we be at the bridge? Let's go.
Is everyone okay?
Yes.
Alright, stay where you are. We'll get through this together. Please.
What do we do?
Fire some comfort.
Offline. Can we raise shield?
Negative. Nothing is responding. We're
Translation request confirmed. Establishing comms.
What? Who's doing that? It's the entity. It's accessing the ship's universal translator.
Stand by for incoming transmission.
Greetings. We mean you no harm. We apologize for your concern. We were curious rescued by your kind.
Good job.
Yes, we did.
You did.
We have to report this to Starfleet. But first, let's get all of you to the transporters. Bridge to transport, we're sending a tour group your way.
And then we are atomized down. Back down. Oh, well. We'll talk about that in a second. Let's look at the band real quick.
Power of love. Don't take money, don't take fame. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. Strong and sudden, it can be cruel sometimes. But if I just say no lie, that's the power of love.
Couple photo ops here as well too, including the big 2025 Universal Fan Fest nights, which is really nice. They're like Coke sponsors this event because they got a little Coca-Cola lounge here as well too. Since we're in the area, we're gonna showcase the One Piece stuff here real quick. So it looks like we got the main character. What's his name? Like Fluffy, Floofy, something like that. Like I don't know. So yeah, this cool little photo meet and greet. Like I said, I don't know anything about these particular characters, so I could care less personally. We're not going to watch, we're not going to stick around. But it looks like a pretty good interaction though. He's really having fun with all the guests that come visit him. One of the employees here told me, because I asked him roughly how long is it taking time-wise. He's saying it's about 15, 20 minutes. Honestly, I think it's a little bit more than that. I'm going to say probably close to a half hour, but I don't know. They do have a pretty cool photo op here. You go like this guy's doing a picture. You could be on a Wanted Dead or Alive poster from the show. But they also do have, the artists over here are able to do a colored or a black and white version as a caricature over here for 45 and 65 respectively. And again, some more characters over here on the other side of Kung Fu Panda, but I have no idea who these characters are. The guy who smokes cigarettes because he thinks it's cool. Kids don't smoke, it's not cool. And then some guy with a really big antler looking key tool thing. Honestly, sorry, I do apologize. I don't know a single thing about One Piece at all. So if anybody wants to comment and educate me a little bit, please do so. And then these two characters over here, a guy and girl, the guy with the green hair and 3 different katana swords, and then the redhead. I like the backdrop though, maps and everything. I think it's supposed to be Nago themed because if I'm not mistaken, they're pirates, right? Is that what they are? I think they're like a band of pirates that travel around the world. Or is it a fake world? Is it the real world? No, that's a TV show on MTV. Doing a little time check around 9:50. Look at the times on things. 5 minutes, no waits. It's good right now. I will also say that, you know, the vibe here is pretty good. Not very busy, lots of walking room. But it's probably because Universal didn't want to oversell tonight's event, or at least the first weekend. Get all the bugs out, get the jitters out. But also, this weekend tonight is Media Creators Night. And you know how they do. They always want to have a nice, smooth show so that we can promote it. And so I would say that what we're experiencing tonight is not going to be the same come next weekend. So that's just my first initial thought. But I'm not complaining. I love it. I hope it's like this the whole time through. So now we got one more thing to do on the upper lot, and that is to take the tram tour. But we're doing something special here because where we're going, we don't need roads. But you know we do, it's a tram, it needs a road. So never mind, I take that back. But we're going to do the tram and head into Hill Valley. But I did notice, you know how they got the signs up here? Last tour departs at 1 o'clock. So that is actually really good information to do. If you want to plan to do Back to the Future towards the end, 1 o'clock is your time. Nothing past that. So, but again, the Fan Fest is until 2 o'clock tonight. One of the characters I was so excited to see, she's down here. And here's a little hint. She's gonna love it.
Signatures, please!
Signatures. What is this for?
For saving the clock tower. They're trying to get rid of it.
How dare they? I'm for the clock tower too!
Oh my goodness, you're part of the society, aren't you?
Yes, I am!
Wait, you were not at the meeting on Tuesday. What were you doing?
I was not traveling in time, if that's what you're thinking.
What is going on? I was traveling in time.
Traveling in time, you know,
well,
us young
you
kids.
Owe me a signature.
I can do that, yes ma'am.
Well, but I hope next Tuesday you won't be traveling in time.
No, I'm bringing brownies next time.
You know, I shouldn't be having brownies. I should be on a diet, but...
Yeah, nah, you look good. One brownie's not gonna hurt you.
I'm married.
All right, it looks like we are ready to go, everyone. Well, welcome, time travelers, to Back to the Future, Destination Hill Valley.
Great Scott, you're just in time. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown, and you're about to witness one of the most important days in scientific history. The day I discovered time travel. Now your tram won't quite reach 88 miles per hour. Not even close. But don't worry, I've already accounted for that. You won't even notice the time jump. One moment you're here, and the next, bam, Destination Hill Valley, 1955. You made the jump. The town is buzzing, and there's plenty to see. Explore local shops, take in the sights, and if you should see a young fellow named George McFly, keep an eye on it. He has an important day ahead. And don't forget to document your experiences. This is a momentous occasion after all. Take photos, talk to locals, just don't reveal too much about where or when you're from.
Wow, got the Back to the Future soundtrack happening. There's a live in the home of tomorrow, Lion Estates. The for sale signs happening of the development about to happen. The Lion Estates statues. Now obviously these are not even the ones that they have because they actually have a pair of Lion Estates mock-ups at on the tram tour, but these are clearly even much larger versions of them. And what they're doing is that it's obviously the scenes from the film play out in little vignettes here with the characters, but it's kind of like a hodgepodge of things together. There are vehicles, I don't know if they're actually from the film or just of the style of the film. Like there's Mayor-elect Mayor Red, he's Red Thomas, that's his vehicle from there, a 55 Bel Air. There's Biff's car. There's a 55 Chevy, or no, that's a Pontiac inside the gas station. And there is a doo-wop group that, the gas station attendants that play around. There's a dress shop that Lorraine got her dress from. Wow, stationary engagement set ring. And going down that way, you got the movie theater, and then you can see the flames. That's the coolest part, I think, honestly. The flames of when they go back in time, and there's even a plate that rotates through the whole time there. It's just really cool. And of course, the welcome sign. Welcome to Hill Valley, a nice place to live. Yeah, that is a cool shot. Wow. Well, look at this. If I would have known, I would have bought a house back in 1955. I could afford these prices. But no, I had to not be born yet. In fact, both of my parents weren't even born yet, so their fault, really. Oh, and look at that is Miss Lorraine. And one of her girlfriends is right over there. They're probably getting the dress ready for tonight's dance. Hello, Miss Lorraine. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I feel like I'm dressed a little bit out of the occasion, though. I feel like I'm a little, a little ahead of my time, maybe. You know what? I'm a trendsetter. That's what it is.
Wow, we said that at almost the same time.
I know, right? Well, it's really who gave me the inspiration. I have a friend named Calvin, and you know him?
I do. We're actually gonna go to the Enchantment Under the Sea dance together.
Oh, you lucky girl, you.
So different. Clearly, you are too.
Of course, yeah. No, definitely. But you know what? Even though Calvin might be the guy, you really should talk to George, though. I think. I'm just saying.
This is probably the fifth person who's mentioned George.
Okay. He's a nice guy, Sometimes. Yeah.
Speaking of George McFly.
There we go. Look at that.
Have you read this?
What does it say?
I don't know.
Well, let's hear it.
You are
Maybe I'll read it aloud.
There you go. Wonderful, wonderful.
Moral support, everybody. Okay. Lorraine Bain. You forgot the S at the end of my name. That's fine. You are so beautiful. Don't know that word. Density. Your eyes are bluer than the sky.
Wow. Shakespeare couldn't even write that.
But then Calvin Klein is written on the back.
Oh boy.
That's got to be a sign.
Uh-oh. That was pretty cool. So you get to interact with a lot of the different characters around. So that was Lorraine, obviously, and we kind of hinted that maybe she should let George, who knows? Maybe he's the right guy, not Calvin Klein. That guy I heard, he just cares too much about his purple undies. Oh, look who it is. It's George.
He's going to give me the confidence I need.
There you go, George. How are we doing, sir?
Oh, gosh, are you both going to head to the dance?
We are there in a heartbeat.
I got to go get ready.
Go get cleaned up. Get ready. Got to go. Hey. So they repeat all the scenes throughout the whole time. It's about a 45-minute loop, give or take. So you start off, when you go through Lions Estates. So Marty's going to be somewhere around here. And I think I see Marty. Yep, there he is. So Marty comes out here when they start playing Mr. Sandman. And then not only that, they got these gas station attendants over here that are going to be singing Mr. Sandman in a little bit.
Mr. Sandman.
Yes.
Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him tulips like roses and clover. There's autumn that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman.
someone to hold. We'd be so peachy before we're too old. So please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring us a dream.
I'm gonna stop by the gas station real quick and ask him. So I have a quick question for you guys. Yeah. Since you guys work at the gas station, by chance,
is that us?
It's us. Yeah, it's you guys.
Wow.
It's us. It's pretty cool. Look at that.
What's that in color?
Hey, you ever heard of that Kodak company? It's a new It's a new product from Japan. Really nifty.
Boy.
They're like 5 years ahead of us. I have. There you go. But since you guys are at the garage, I have a question for you. Just hypothetical. By chance, laying around in the garage somewhere, do you have like maybe like any spare rods of like plutonium or something like that?
I haven't seen it. You're supposed to be looking after the rods here.
Well, I was doing inventory and it seems like we lost a couple, so I'm not sure we have any, no.
I hypothetically speaking, I need something that has like about enough juice to power like about 1.21 gigawatts.
We got some apple juice.
Apple juice, that might help.
What's going on?
Yeah, maybe at the general store.
Fridge. Yeah, I don't know. Where would you get juice?
That's a very good point.
That's a lot of gigawatts. It's a lot of gigawatts.
What's a gigawatt?
That's a good point. What is a gigawatt? I don't know. It's like a parsec or something like that?
What are you talking about, eh?
I have no idea.
My bad.
That's okay. Well, you know what? There's a guy by the name of Doc Brown. You heard of him?
No.
No? Okay, well, never
We
mind.
only have one doctor in town.
Who's that?
You don't want to go.
Dr.
It's the
Kevorkian?
woman doctor.
You can't just say that, Honk.
It's the 50s. You can say a lot of things in the 50s. Honestly, I am just more excited to be on the actual set. This is the set. This is where it was filmed at. Just a big Back to the Future fan that I am, I'd be willing to pay to come to FanFest just to walk around here. I don't even care about the interactions. Like, I don't even care about the rides. I don't care about anything. I just want to be here. Oh man, this is so cool. Now you can go here if it's open during times with the VIP tour, which I think is like $500 or $600. Not 100% sure. But again, it's up to availability and schedule. Make sure there's nothing filming in the area. That's really the only other way you can get to be here. Oh, this is so cool.
What? You got something to say? Yeah, what?
And there's Biff and his crony, the Buddy Holly wannabe lookalike.
No, you're going to this, right?
No, she ain't.
Are you gonna save me?
Oh, yeah, we got Biff. Why do you make like a tree and get out of here?
Yeah, what he said.
Well, you're taking my line?
I didn't take nothing. Did I take anything?
Who are you?
Who am I?
Butthead.
Whoa.
Lorraine's
whoa.
going to the dance with me.
Okay. Hey, whoa.
So brave.
Whoa.
Thank you.
We got you. Don't worry.
Staying out of trouble?
Yes, sir. Of course I am. Yes, because I am not a slacker.
That's what I like to hear.
Yes, not a slacker. Yes. By the way, I'll see you in detention later.
All right. My office one day.
Don't know if this is actually Biff's car himself. I believe he had like a 1940 something coupe. If I'm not mistaken, is what he had. Forgot the year. But let's see. Nope, nice and clean. No manure. Oh yeah.
Look at this.
There's no way she can resist those moves.
That's right.
No way. Make it happen, George. You're her density. Uh-oh.
Are you going to the dance? Yeah, shake it off. Why? You are going to the dance. I'm going to the dance.
Oh, I know this guy named Calvin Klein. He designed this hat. You know about him?
Yeah.
He's really known for like
hearing about him tonight.
Okay, yeah, he's kind of like this undergarment designer, but he creates accessories and stuff like that too.
Okay, I'll keep a lookout. I might get that.
Thank you. So the way we pretty much have established is if you want to really follow the complete story, you kind of have to follow Marty with a couple subsets, because obviously there's times when Biff is doing his own thing, Lorraine's doing her own thing, George is doing his own thing. But to keep the story kind of in a circle and encapsulating through, you pretty much follow Marty. Because right now the dance is about to occur, so of course everybody is congregating down that way to catch a good view of the stage. And there is a line to go take a picture in the DeLorean as well as with Einstein. So it's not that bad. We're definitely gonna wait for that, because there is no way I'm leaving here without a picture with Einstein. There he is, look at Einstein, I love him. Look at how cool that is. They do have a few snacks and dessert items over here. I see cotton candies. I see they do have some bottled sodas, water, Powerades, and whatnot. But they also do have some ice creams. They do have some carnival games as well too, because again, we're having a little bit like a Hill Valley fun day here. They got kind of like a Plinko board style thing. They got the thing where you put the ring around the bottles, and then they have a test your strength hammer swing right there.
If it were to travel down, intersect with a vehicle traveling at the exact same time, how fast do you think that vehicle would need to be traveling?
Minimum of probably at least around 88 miles, I would say.
We crunched the numbers.
Yeah, that's just a pure guesstimate on my part.
Let's see, do you happen to bring a hook of any kind?
Ooh, hook. I mean, you can use the glasses a little bit. Oh, I just gave one away earlier.
Drats.
I know. You should have asked me about 10 minutes ago. I would have had it.
Double drats.
I know, jeez. But here's the question I have for you. You're talking about lightning. Do we even know when the lightning strike's actually going to happen?
Yes, you must have not overheard just only moments ago. Marty came up to me and he showed me a flyer that said it was going to strike the top of the clock tower tonight at precisely 10:04 p.m. That's coming up very soon. Drats. But if you see one of those wires, make sure to come let me know.
I got you, Doc.
Thank you, friends. Enjoy your time.
Thank you, Doc.
Stay safe. The storm's coming.
Okay, how cool is this? Here in front of the actual hall. So excited. Look, it's the real thing. So cool. I've always wanted to just be right here. Oh, I've always dreamt of it. So this is a life, this is a bucket list item for me. Really, it is.
Walk around. I'm in trouble. Trouble.
See?
Hello!
That's how I know. I have a feeling about you, Goldie.
You think so?
I think so. The way you handle Biff right over there and tell him to go on. Have you ever thought about going into like leadership roles of some sort?
You know, I'm in night classes right now.
You're in night classes right now. That's good. That's good. Because you know, so right now, that red guy, the guy who's running for it, right? He's not running Hill Valley very well, is he?
He is not.
He's not.
I'm not gonna put the man down. He's doing somewhat of a decent job.
Somewhat. But I always think there's room for improvement, though.
Like someone younger, someone fresher.
Fresh blood and everything. New perspective in life. Hey, you know, it's 1955.
Yep.
There's a whole big future ahead of us. A lot of things, and young guys like you can make a big difference, I think.
You think so?
I do. You got my vote if you ever ran for mayor.
Mayor Goldie Wilson. I like the sound of that.
It sounds wonderful.
That sounds great.
Thank you. I'll be your campaign manager. Just remember me, okay?
Ooh, I just came up with a slogan. You ready?
Wait, go ahead.
Mayor Goldie Wilson. Going for the gold.
Oh, done. Can we have elections right now? Because I think you just won.
Woo! Thank you, kind sir.
Of course.
That.
Pleasure.
Yes.
Thank you.
We have a good night today, all right?
Thank you, sir. Oh, we'll be there.
All right.
We'll be there.
George flying and so what's it? Your head's in the clouds. So.
I have big dreams. I just want to.
Music and whatever happened to practicality, decency, honesty, integrity is something you lack here.
But my dad and
keep talking and that's detention slacker. I know exactly how to deal with
got 2 detentions this week.
Oh, then let's make it 3. If I had a slip, I'll give you a 3rd one. Keep an eye on this one. We have no room for slacking here in Hill Valley. I saw that. Slackers, all of you!
I didn't do anything, sir. I didn't do anything.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hill Valley's Enchantment Under the Sea dance. I want you all to remember, this is a school-sponsored event, so there will be no slacking here tonight. If there's any slacking, I will know.
Good evening, we're Marvin and the Starlighters
and I will be doing perimeter checks, and I will be issuing detention slips if I must. So just try me, slackers, all of you slackers!
Good evening, we're Marvin and the Starlighters, and we're gonna make this a night to remember, and let's get this party started now.
Hey guys, just try to keep up, okay?
Chuck, this is your cousin Red. Chuck, you know that new sound you've been looking for? Well, listen to this.
Due to inclement weather, the dance portion of tonight is cancelled. You're all dismissed.
Where's that kid? Damn! This is the exact time you left! Let's send you back at exactly the same time! When this alarm goes off, you hit the gas! In about 30 years, I hope so. Don't worry! As long as you hit that wire with a connecting hook at precisely 88 miles an hour, the instant the lightning strikes the tower, everything will be fine.
And the fire that goes from when Marty blasts into the future, it just stays lit the whole time through. I honestly think it'd be kind of cool if they're possible that they could turn it off right before the clock tower scene, clock tower whoosh, and then light it back up. I know it probably wouldn't be perfect, but I think that would be the better way to do it if they could. So right before we hit the trams, it's on this side of the square. They got trams ready to take people back up top. They do have a little merch cart here. Some of this is going to be available at the stores up top. A pencil bag that's like a mini hoverboard. Of course, Marty's life preserver vest. Cool, a little Back to the Future on there. The 40th anniversary Back to the Future zip-up hoodie. They got a Flux capacitor pillow. They do have a few miscellaneous snacks as well too, should you need it. They do have a 40th anniversary commemorative pin. And their version of the hologram hat. Pretty cool. Oh, and a few more. Oh, I think I found a water bottle I'm gonna have to take before we leave. That's a pretty cool, nifty one. Oh, it's kind of heavy. Things are heavy in the future, apparently. Got a ceramic mug as well, too. Pretty good looking. A pint glass. Oh, who needs souvenir spoons? Well, it's the 50s. Everyone collected weird things like that back then. Magnets, keychains, and a Ringer t-shirt with Doc and Marty as the flames pass through when the DeLorean drives by. And I've been seeing this pretty nifty Spirit jersey, Back to the Future in red on the front side, and on the back, Back to the Future with the DeLorean blasting through. Oh, and if people were interested or worried about if they need ADA capabilities because of the curb of the lot, they do have ramps throughout the square. So you don't have to worry about it. If you have a scooter or mobility issue, you're set. I'm taking a moment here to observe all of the studio facade lots here. This is so cool.
I feel like I've met you before, even though it's for the first time tonight.
Completely for the first time, but either way, great to meet you. Or
Pleasure to meet you as well. Unless
yeah.
we've met already.
Who
then,
knows?
Meeting together again for the first time.
Or not, who knows? But either way, always wonderful time. It was good. I love the trip down to Hill Valley. That was wonderful.
Thank you for enjoying us
Very
on
good.
the experiment. Remember, don't tell me anything that happened. Keep it to yourself.
Okay, but can I ask you at least one question though?
It depends. What is the question you're going to ask me?
The question is, so I need a recipe for tomato sauce.
Great.
I know. Well, no, I had oregano.
Yes,
I had basil.
Of course.
But apparently I was all out of time.
Listen, I understand what you're doing here. It's important to have recipes, but I would say instead of focusing on that, focus on a recipe for fried chicken.
Doc did the photo op there, but he's not there all the time. So that's kind of just, it was a special that we ended up meeting him at the right time. So you see young Doc, because you're traveling back in time to Hill Valley, and you see current modern day Doc right now. So when you get off the tram. So cool. When we got off, Elsa was there trying to get more signatures for the clock tower. And look what we got. She was handing out flyers to save the clock tower. This is honestly the best souvenir I've gotten the whole... I'm framing this. This is so cool. I'm scared to like hold it. I don't want to bend it or fold it. But look at it. It's like, save the clock tower. So cool. But they don't hand these out all the time. It's one of those kind of like, you got to be lucky and catch her at the right time. But she had a stack of them and she handed them out. So here is a good souvenir to try to get. Look at what they did on the side of the Simpsons ride. Well, like I said, we're going to go to Lower Knob now. We're not going to have a chance to see Nintendo World, but we're going to do Dungeons & Dragons, Secrets of Waterdeep for their walkthrough. I also did want to make a quick note while we're doing down the escalators. We spent a lot of time at Back to the Future at Hill Valley. But for me, that was what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to see, and I got to interact with everybody. But it did take us almost 3 full cycles to be able to see every character, interact with them, see the show. The hardest one actually was the Enchantment Under the Sea dance towards the end, because by time like the lightning strike facade portion was over with, people started running over to the stage area, getting a good spot. So then we're like, okay, well, we'll start heading that way. But by the time we get there, there's too many people around and you get a bad view. So it wasn't until the 3rd time around that we decided, you know what, we're gonna get there earlier, not as early as the other people do. And we were able to get a front row spot like you saw in this video. So, but we got to meet everybody. Goldie Wilson, Biff, his crony, Marty. Some are a little bit easier to interact with, some are not. Marty, we found he's kind of the guy who like he'll interact with you for a quick moment, but taking like a real good solid photo with him or having a long time conversation with him, it doesn't really happen because he's involved with so many of the scenes and he's kind of like, you know, oh, I'm secretive, I'm moving like an agent. The other guys will interact with you quite a bit. But keep in mind, they also have to do their scenes where they're picking, like, you know, Biff has to pick on George or pick on Lorraine or something like that. So, and again, you're in Hill Valley. You're at the square. That alone is worth FanFest admission. If you don't spend as much time per se like we did with regards to Hill Valley, you really can probably do everything in one night. Now, foods, I heard, were crazy long on the lines in the bar, which is why we didn't get any much tonight. We're going to try to make up for that tomorrow when we're here. But lines for everything didn't reach more than like 35, 40 minutes for the entertainment aspect of things. And honestly, we never even used our Express Pass. We paid for the Express Pass and we didn't use it a single time. We're going to go to Dungeons & Dragons, we're going to use it just because we paid for it. But the wait is 5 minutes, so really it's a wash. But I did hear food bar-wise, which is craziness from the people who I talked to. Mobile order was available for some things, but even then it was still like, wow, it took a while to get some food sometimes. So good to know. Granted, we're coming back tomorrow, but Nintendo World actually closed early. So I guess we aren't even going to walk in even if we want to, but we'll do a Dungeons & Dragons. I'm a level 12 sorcerer with, I have no idea, I don't know this game. Half hour away, 40-ish minutes from closing. There is literally nobody here. It's just our group. And maybe we'll have a private, intimate dungeon, whatever, I don't know. And they're doing some sort of screens up there. Don't know what that's all about.
Your journey begins now. Step forward, adventurers. Waterdeep.
Only the very spirit will make the magical wizards visible.
Gently touch your chest, madame.
You have quite the ability. Santa Claus, the evil crime lord, seeks once again to destroy the city of Waterdeep.
Somebody called for a hero? Yes, you did. Save Waterdeep. Right this way. Right this way.
Mortals, the Dragon Lord no longer protects your city.
Everybody give me colors. Shout out colors.
Red.
Red, okay.
Green.
Gray, light gray.
Purple.
I'm colorblind.
Ah.
This is not good. What
Brown.
did you do? Why did you say red? This is not good. Oh, I unlocked the door. Is that a fire? Yes?
Yeah.
We unlocked the door.
There we go.
We need all the help we can get.
Clearly. We shall.
Quiet sleep, Xanathar Slayer. Shall we? The dragon snap!
Steal from Xanathar. No, no, no. Disintegrate.
Ah!
Xanathar is the rightful owner of the dragon staff.
Baby, the fish!
The fish!
Ow! My baby!
Quick! Vicious mockery spell! Now! Boo!
Ah, boo! You ugly! You smell! Oh!
Stay awake, Evie! No! You're going to sleep! Stay awake! Come on, come on! Let's wake up the dead!
Spicy!
Yep, the dragon staff's in my bag, and there's your magical wand right there.
Foolish Throckery and Evelina! Did you really think you did this yourselves? It was I, Lanale Star Shadow!
What is alive?
Nothing can stop me now!
You've got this, CV!
Welcome to the cult of the dragon!
What is I supposed to
Whoa! 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 The dragon staff's in my bag, Waterdeep is safe, mission is complete! Yeah!
Huzzah! Oh, here's a cool little photo op. Looks like you're stuck in an ice cave of some sort. That's pretty cool. Down over here by Jurassic World, that's where the First World Tavern, that's going to be the bar that's associated with Dungeons and Dragons. So we did a little shopping, but we are about to head over to the hotel, and then we're going to do part 2 tomorrow. We did a lot. We did a 2-time Star Trek. We did Dungeons and Dragons. We did the upper lot with Harry Potter. And of course the Tramla Hill Valley was the best. So tomorrow we need to do Yoshi and try some more foods and do the Jujutsu Kaisen, whatever the heck you call it again. And then of course we'll probably also see Elphaba and Glinda doing the Wicked meet and greet. So still a lot to do here. Part 2 coming up right now. Here we are back for day 2. I decided to wear the same outfit today, but we will have a good time. We got here a little bit earlier because we're going to try some food today. So right by the entrance of Waterworld, they have a really cool photo op where you can be on the bridge in the captain's seat of the Enterprise NCC 1701D or A, not 100% sure. Okay, so we actually made it into Mel's. There was no wait whatsoever, so we ended up ordering the Flux Capacitor Patty Melt because I just love the logo right there. We also ended up getting the Time Traveler's Milkshake, which are delicious. And at the very moment, they don't have the cookies. They're hopefully going to get some now or soon in the next hour or two, but we'll have to come back and see if we can get the cookie. Hopefully we can. Well, we're not going to get the cookie. We did get confirmation they're not going to get any more cookies for today. But that is what the out-of-time cookie looks like. It's a chocolate cookie with like chocolate fondant gooey stuff on the middle, white chocolate fondant kind of top right there. Oh well, got our food. So we got the Time Traveler milkshake, and then the Flux Capacitor patty melt. And look at that, they got the branding on the burger, so that's pretty cool. The shake is starting to melt, so I'm gonna get to this first. It's just a vanilla shake, but blue raspberry pearls, some silvery flakes in there, and some blue raspberry syrup on there. It's just a traditional vanilla shake with a hint of blue raspberry. It's good though, I like it. Let's try some. Yeah, the glitter flakes are not flavored at all. And the popping pearls, they're candied pearls. Okay, not bad. It's a decent shake, but nothing gonna wow you. But it's pretty good, 4 out of 5. Time for the Flux Capacitor burger patty melt, I should say. Sourdough, Thousand Island dressing, onions, toasted bread, again with the Flux Capacitor logo. I'll be 100% honest. Mel's Dine-In, not the greatest of theme park food. It's traditional burgers and 50s diners kind of doo-woppy feel. It's a good burger. I'm not going to deny that. It's got good flavor. The onion works well. The Thousand Island dressing, but it's just a regular burger. It's cool because of the cool factor of the Flux Capacitor logo. So not bad. A 4 out of 5. Again, does the job very well, but nothing that's crazy, and definitely not worth waiting an hour for. If you gotta wait that long, do not get this burger. Go get something maybe at 1 piece or 3 broomsticks, which again, 3 broomsticks and Toadstool Cafe are where my favorite food is of all the theme park here at Universal Studios. While we're here, I forgot to mention, we actually purchased the FanFest Nights Dining Pass. So we already used up 2 of the passes here for, obviously we're here for Mel's for the burger and for the shake. So what's cool about this is for $65, you actually purchase this. It's on the main street of Hollywood Studios. I don't know what that is, but it was near Quark's Cafe, which is the end restaurant right next to the Hello Kitty store. Anyways, $65, you get yourself 2 entrees, so there was 2 pink tabs, and then 4 drinks, appetizers, side tabs, the blue ones, for $65. So if you do the math, it's actually a pretty good deal because entrees are ranging about $18 to $20, so $40 hypothetically on 2 entrees, and then each of the sides is anywhere from like $7, $8 to as much as I think the shake was $11. So again, let's just round it up to 40 plus 40, $80. You save yourself about $15. So that's a pretty good deal. They are available to be used at all the FanFest locations except for Hogsmeade at the 3 broomsticks, and you do not get alcohol with any of this. Alcohol has to be purchased separately. Plus tax and discounts do not apply. They also give you a pretty cool guide as to where you can get the food items from. Oh, and the reason you can't do it at the 3 broomsticks is because they have a specialty food thing right there, which I believe was $40. Is that what it was? Somewhere around like $40. I'll put the total price on there, but you do get the option to pick a entree, a starter, and a dessert. So that's their specialty discounted item for FanFest. And then of course a little map of where you can go. So we'll save a few dollars this way. We're gonna go down to Nintendo World, probably grab something to eat as well at Toadstool Cafe. That fettuccine Alfredo looks pretty good, and then the Yoshi shake sounds really good too. We're also going to do the scavenger hunt for the Yoshi eggs, and then we're gonna try to see obviously green Yoshi, main Yoshi, and then maybe we'll see if we see one of the pink or blue Yoshis as well too. Super Nintendo World doesn't open until 7, so we're gonna kill some time down here on the lower lot. But I figured let's do a little merchandise real quick, talking about some of the specialty items for today or for FanFest. The cool Roosevelt's Back to the Future. This one of Marty, what he wore in Back to the Future 3. This one I really like because it has Doc and Marty in all 3 poses from the 3 different films. Here's the very famous life vest, going for $95. What's cool about it is it's got the nice Back to the Future logo on the backside. But the thing I don't like about it is that it's just a nasty orange color. It's not even the red, the proper red, but the mugs, we saw this in an 8-bit style video game for $15. The shot glasses, 40th anniversary with the 8-bit logo on the back for $10. There's a different ringer shirt than what we saw previously. This one's got the Doc hanging off the clock in Back to the Future 40 for 40th anniversary. Oh, here's a pint glass. Look at this pint glass here. Doc and Marty staring off as the DeLorean fires up into the future. They also have this out of time beefcake style tank top for $30. Nothing on the backside. And a few other items we didn't see here. Got the 40th anniversary, 40 years Back to the Future license plate for $13. This one is not a Spirit jersey, but just a pullover crew neck sweater. I like that with a little tie-dye essence to it. Nothing on the back. And you can even get the matching sweatpants for it. Got a sublimated headband in the checkered pattern. I've been looking for the bag that is of this pattern, but I haven't seen it all this time. It's probably popular. I'm sure it's sold out by now. Cool little keychain, Back to the Future DeLorean flying from. Got the Flux capacitor. These are actually really cool. I actually may walk away with these later. The two little nano Hollywood rides micro machines of the 3 different versions of the DeLoreans. Got a out of time blue t-shirt, kind of like a faded out license plate. The denim jacket, which is pretty cool, got Back to the Future right there on the chest, and an out of time California on the backside. This notebook looks really cool. Doc Brown schematics for all 3 different future vehicles, including the train from Back to the Future 3. $25 for that one. Regular die-cast model. This shirt right here, talk about the hoverboard, plus capacitor, time machine, and a black and white kind of schematics view to it. Oh, this, you can't have the 80s without a Velcro wallet, right? Some magnets as well, keychains, and a really cool, interesting looking laptop sleeve that's half of the lapel and the inside of Marty's denim jacket. Got some FanFest merchandise here, some zip ups, water bottles, mugs. The official FanFest one has a lot of Japanese writing on the backside. FanFest Nights, the globe. Got a FanFest Nights hat with some writing on the backside. Just a basic black shirt. This one's actually really cool. The ringer that says Universal with FanFest going down that way. That would probably be the one I would get, if anything, for FanFest. Got keychains, magnets, this cool metallic oil slick looking mugs, a little bit as well too on the Stanley Cup. We have some Dungeons and Dragons merchandise, an over hoodie with a little bit of kind of like a Renaissance vibe to it. Here's a Dungeons and Dragons of the logo. Shirts like this one, roll for intimidation. Got a cute little owl creature there. Get your own self a little decanter, $45. And then they have these bags here. I don't know, I saw the elf lady have this. These go for $60. You know, little messenger bag style bag. I don't know if this is a particular character or something. Miscellaneous items like rings, pins, necklaces, a leaf necklace. They have a playing mat. Is it a real mat? Yeah, it's a real something, a real playing mat. Okay, that's cool. Roll a perception check, whatever that means. Oh, you see nothing, whatever that means. And then they do have some Star Trek items as well too, various Starfleet Academy shirts, sweaters. Now, this jacket, I really like this one. It's kind of like a reflectory material depending on how the light hits it. Got Star Trek, now is the only moment on the shoulder, zip up, but the backside is the part that's really cool. Look at that. Star Trek, and even the logo has like space back there. That is a really cool jacket. This one, I'm contemplating getting it. And this one, I think this is like the Borg shirt. I think that's the Borg logo. And then this cool shirt, it's actually a really nice one. It's a black on black with the 3D or in raisin logo of Star Trek right there. You can get your own little pips if you want to get your rankings. Com badge. Ooh, a Quarks bar and restaurant pint. And you can even get a Seti eel lollipop. It'd be funny if they actually put like a natural worm or something in there instead of just a little fake eel. But you can get yourself a little Seti eel earrings for $30. That's actually cute. Excuse me. And of course, you got trebles right here. This is a keychain version. I did see that they also have a shoulder plush version as well too. Walked across the way into the power-up shop that's right next to Panda Express. We're going to talk about the specialty items for Yoshi. Now, my guess is that these are for FanFest right now, but you know Yoshi's definitely going to be a permanent character after FanFest. You already know that's going to happen. But all the new stuff that's just for Super Mario is Yoshi related. The best part one, I think, is this satin baseball style jacket. I really like it, especially because you can see the egg and the apple are embroidered. Yoshi's embroidered. That's vinylized, but I still like the way it looks. They do have a reversible pillow that goes from a Yoshi egg to Yoshi's head. Notebooks with all the different color Yoshis on there. And then they have a baseball cap. Oh, that's cute. The bill, I like the bill. Got some Yoshi t-shirts. And a Yoshi crossbody style bag. I actually like this bag a lot. Got a Yoshi style keychain on there. That's really nice. They've had this for a while, but the Yoshi headbands. Oh, they got a long sleeve version of a Yoshi shirt with all 4 of them on the backside. A Yoshi figurine. Oh, they also have a larger backpack of that same bag. Here's some, this is really cool. A rainbow pack of different colors of the different color Yoshis. That's really cute. You can even have a little magnet set of it as well too. A little mini backpack for your coins. A mystery pin set. What we got here? A little magnetic mini notebook. Got a little kitty purse. Put a few items in there. And put your pass on the backside or ID. Oh, I really like this. This is cool. A pencil bag. That's nice. Oh, look at this. And it's an actual Turvis. That's cute. The lid should be green though, but I like that. And you got some shorts, a PJ set maybe, because you got a matching t-shirt. This is a good looking shirt right here. A nice little button-up camp shirt with all the Yoshis. That one goes for $75 on that. Oh, a reversible bucket hat. All the Yoshis on that side, or you just want the green Yoshi. Oh, look at the PJ set for kids, little ones. And for your PJ set, you can even get a pair of matching slippers for $30. Look at that. I want an adult size version of this one. Little Yoshi cheering for joy on a little baby Turvis. So we didn't go to Nintendo World just yet. We decided to take a quick detour at the Dungeons and Dragons bar that's up here. I don't know what the line was not too bad. We're pretty much in the second turn back, so I think we'll be pretty good. There's like 6 or 7 bartenders, so it should go by pretty quickly. So drink menu wise, and actually food item, they have the Goodberry, which is a white rum, blackberry, lavender, and lemon juice drink. The Eldridge Blast Vodka, green apple, kiwi. Tasha's Caustic Brew is spiced rum, elderflower, mango, and lime juice. Or the Red Dragon's Breath is tequila, dragon fruit syrup, and lime juice. And look at that dragon breath. Look at that. I could tell there's a good amount of dragon breath in that drink. And that one again has tequila, dragon fruit syrup, lime juice, jalapeno, hibiscus ginger beer, and served over dry ice. And in food-wise, they have the Hunter's Mark, Beholder's Brew Fondue, and Traveler's Ration. We end up getting the Brew Fondue, which is loaf served with creamy beer fondue cheese. Oh, they also have a Beholder's Blueberry Shandy, Pacifico Lemonade, Blueberry Puree, and garnished with fresh blueberries. Oh, and they have a dessert, a Fireball, and a gelatinous cube. Try this one. I don't know what I need to roll. Do I need to roll a 20? I rolled a 20. Ooh, ooh. It's a spicy margarita, but it just gives it a slight kick. On a scale of 1 to 10, kick-wise, it's like a 2. It's more of like a, ooh, it's there, right? Gives you a little kiss. But it's very flavorful, very fruity, little sweet. It's a sweet and a tart. It's very good. Kind of like an agua fresca, like a hibiscus, Jamaica drink. Very good. It's more going in the line of like margarita / mule with that, sharpness on the taste like a ginger beer. So I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. It's a pretty good drink. And this is the Goodberry drink, which is a white rum based drink with blackberry and lavender and a little sugar crystal little stir thing. Let's try this one. Definitely needs to be mixed because the top portion right there is just seltzery. So we're gonna, it looks pretty right now, but we gotta stir it up. We gave it a little bit of a stir, now it looks better, so. Better. But I'm not a big fan of this drink. This is too seltzery for my liking. So if you like seltzer drinks, this might be something you might like. But for me, it's not so much. So I'm gonna go 3 out of 5 on this one. I forgot to record the portion of the fondue bread, but this menu has pictures of what we're talking about. The Hunter's Mark had beef, arugula, beef au jus, cheese served on a hoagie roll. The fondue, which is a sliced up loaf bread with beer cheese. Traveler's Rations, you can see, it's like a charcuterie board, salami, cheeses, veggies of some sort, and the Fireball. That actually looks really cool. A spicy chocolate brownie with strawberry tahini filling, and then gelatinous cube is a blue raspberry gummy filled with candy, bones, and sugar weapons. that's kind of cool. But the fondue, honestly, it didn't really do it for me. But the bread was okay. It wasn't really flavorful. And the cheese was all right. But honestly, I wouldn't get it again. If I had to get something else, I'd probably get the Fireball and a Hunter's Mark. So I give the bread, honestly, 2 out of 5. It really, don't get that one. Go get some of the other items. We didn't notice this last night, but we were just walking by as we were heading to Nintendo World, and we saw this spinning question mark Universal little station here. So we found out if you sign up for it, there's a little QR code to sign up for. There's like a medallion search that you do. You download, you sign up and everything like that. And apparently there's 4 of them throughout FanFest stations. So I'm assuming probably one in Star Trek, maybe there's one in Hill Valley. I'm not 100% sure. We'll find out. Interactive map, and then you scan or the code that's on here, which I did, and you get a digital medallion. And apparently if you collect all 4 of them and then go to guest service or wherever it tells you to go, there's like apparently a collectible real coin, like one that says Universal FanFest Nights. We saw somebody who he showed it to us. It looks like a plastic, souvenir style coin. Whether it's going to be worth anything or not, oh well. But you know what? We're still going to do it because it's free, it's fun, and maybe we'll get a medallion. And the second one is actually right here before you go into Dungeons & Dragons, right in front of Transformers the ride. One special note, actually a couple special notes for Super Nintendo World. One is the ride. So if you really want to ride Bowser's, closes at 10 p.m. So get in line before 10 o'clock. The other thing we did find out is that the Yoshi meet and greets, all of them, the last one's at 11:30. So if you're not in line before the end of 11:30, you're not going to get to see Yoshi at all because they're going to close Nintendo World Land, all of it, at 12 o'clock completely. The other thing to do here in Nintendo World is that there is a special hidden eggs throughout the land. So we're gonna go inside. They give you a paper crown, and when you go through the land, there's apparently Yoshi eggs hidden throughout, up and down and around. And when you find it, you're gonna get a sticker to put on your crown. When you get all of them, you're gonna get a special golden sticker. Then you have to have that crown. I know this for a fact. You have to have that crown completed to know where the pink and blue Yoshi is doing. From what I understand, they're in the extended queue of Bowser's area. So, but you do need to complete. It's like your reward for doing the scavenger hunt. And there is the crown. You'll see, so we got some clues. So place high and dry. Upstairs in the cold area, that's where we put the golden sticker. The high above Peach's reach, hidden from light sight, and where 2 bros pose. And then you do get the option of the green Yoshi, the blue Yoshi, or the pink Yoshi. So we found 2 of them already. The green one is literally right behind where Mario and Luigi meet. The red one, you got to see, it's right there. All the way, there it is, right there. But I'm not gonna lie, it kind of defeats the purpose of the scavenger hunt because all you really have to do is look for the large groups of people gathered around the employees here in Nintendo World, because that's pretty much where the stickers are. They may ask you where they're pointing to just confirm that you are doing the work, but it really does defeat half the purpose for it. Oh well. But if you are interested in riding Bowser's, the wait is only 10 minutes. So I think before we leave the land, we'll have to ride Bowser one time. And easy enough, we did it all. The last one I'm going to tell you right now is, well, there's actually a couple of them, but they're closer to Peach's castle. There's only one that you have to kind of travel far away, and that's the blue one. But once you're done, you get the gold sticker on the emblem. So now we can go into where they have the pink and blue Yoshi, which is on the extending line queue, the Yoshi area of Bowser's ride of Mario Kart Bowser Challenge. If you've ever actually been like walking through the whole queue, you'll see that there's a part of Yoshi's Island. That's where they meet and greet. And then right here, oh look at this. There he goes. Hello Luigi, hello. And then this is where Yoshi does his meet and greet, where Toad does his meet and greet, right over here. So we're gonna see, maybe there's one coming up soon, because if not, well, if there is, we'll be the first ones in line. Perfect. Wonderful. Thank you, Yoshi. Perfect timing. We got done with Yoshi, which only took about 15 minutes, and Peach is coming out, so we're going to get in line to go see her. So we were lucky enough to get a reservation at Toadstool's Cafe. So we're going to get that chicken Alfredo dish, plus the Yoshi slushie that I saw. I think it's like a sour green apple with a little bit of like vanilla cream or something like that. So we're going to go see Peach, then go get some food. I just love Chef Toad. So we're here at the Toadstool's Cafe. The special item for FanFest is the Yoshi's Fettuccine Alfredo, Pesto Alfredo sauce, grilled chicken, broccoli, and mushrooms, topped with egg-shaped bread. And the other item is the Yoshi's Smoothie Apple Melon, which is bursting with flavors of green apple, honeydew melon, touch of milk for creaminess, topped with whipped cream, honeydew melon syrup, and a mint sprig. And yes, we were allowed to use our passes. We have one more snacky pass for something down the road. We'll keep that for something good. But we were able to use a snack pack for the shake and an entree for the Alfredo. So we got our food. Took a little bit of a while, but that's because everything's so popular here, especially the Yoshi specialty items here. So again, we're going to start with this one because it's starting to melt. This is Yoshi's Smoothie Apple Melon. So it's green apple, honeydew melon with a touch of milk for creaminess, topped with whipped cream, honeydew melon syrup, and a mint sprig. Oh, it smells good. Let's give it a try here. That's good stuff. If you like the sour apple honeydew melon taste, but it's not that bitter because of that cream that they put in there, really smooths it down nicely. So really good in between of sour, sweet. This is absolutely amazing. This is a must-have. 5 out of 5. I love this. And then for our entree, we got Yoshi's Chicken Alfredo. Got a pasta Alfredo sauce, grilled chicken, broccoli, and mushrooms topped with a little egg-shaped bread, and it's even got little garlic sprigs on there, little green, to look like Yoshi's egg. Look at that. Seriously, how cool is that? Let's get a good amount of food. There we go. Fettuccine Alfredo is like one of my favorite pastas of all time. This is pretty good. Good amount of garlic, not a bad taste. Could be better on the chicken. I only got like 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 pieces I can visibly see in here of good size. The rest I'm not really seeing it. About 5 or 6 different stalks of broccoli. It's okay. It's fine. That shake was amazing. That smoothie was amazing. This is probably a 3.5 out of 5. I really like that Luigi sandwich, the pesto sandwich. That's better. And then Bowser's meatball. I really love that one. And look who it is. We made it for the special Yoshi line. And it is no other than Blue Yoshi. Look at that. Goodbye. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. We went into the line, and the line was pretty long. Realistically, we asked one of the employees here. It was close to probably at least an hour, probably honestly more than an hour. But we ended up getting a little bit of what they call movie magic here at the park at Universal Studios. Robin's birthday is this week, so she has the celebrating birthday button, and they saw that, and they gave us a little, like I said, movie magic, and we cut a significant portion of the line. So we ended up saving about another at least half hour minimum on that, probably honestly more. And then we waited about 10 minutes, and we got to see Blue Yoshi. So that was really nice. Thank you to the employees, or whatever you guys call yourselves here at Universal Studios. Thank you for that. But that was definitely fun to do. I will be 100% honest with you. The meet and greet portion of it is very, very quick. They kind of, like Yoshi, when we met Green Yoshi, was a little bit longer. We got to spend a little more time with him. Still respectful, but don't take too long. But with the Yoshis up there and the blue and pink Yoshis, they're kind of like, okay, get your cameras ready. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, Yoshi, say bye. Really quick. So you don't get as much of an effort. So waiting an hour or so to get like 15, 20 seconds of an interaction, myself personally, go with Green Yoshi, get bigger interaction with him, and have fun. Oh, lucky day. We made it back up here to Hogsmeade because I heard from some wizard friends that my churro was here tonight, and sure enough, we got Slytherin versus Hufflepuff in today's Quidditch match. And there is the Slytherin, and it is a sour green apple, and then the same little, I think, white chocolate colored on the handle right there. And then again, the Hufflepuff that we had last night, which is a pina colada flavoring. So to the executive chef who we met last night, we asked them if they were going to make the Slytherin ones because, we want a Slytherin. They didn't have the green sugar for it, but they had promised us they would be here tonight on day 2, and they kept their word, and we actually ran into them again at Mushrooms Cafe, and they told us, go up to Hogsmeade because they have my churro, which they do. It was really warm and actually broke in half, but there is the Slytherin portion of it, so let us bite. It is certainly a sour, but it's a sweet, the cinnamon sugar on it, so it's not too sour of an apple. Really good. But let's bite into the chocolate portion here. Okay. The normal white chocolate frosting or whatever flavor that is. It's good. Good churro. Good. So we made it over here to the Wicked meet and greet. Glinda, we just missed her, but I would take that means Elphaba or Elfie might be on her way out. But she does look lovely. Oh, and there we go. So Glinda left, and just a few minutes later, Elfie came in here. So she looks really good. Oh wow. Elfie and Glinda, they swap out about every 45 minutes, give or take. So when they're done with their set, meeting people, give it about 5 to up to 10 minutes depending, and then Glinda and or Elfie, you know, whoever was here previously, the next person will come out. So if you don't want to see Elfie, they have a queue waiting for Glinda starting over there. So like if you want to just wait to be the first line for when Glinda gets in, you can line up as well over there waiting for her. Well, we decided to get a drink here at the 10 Forward bar. That's the Star Trek themed bar, which is right across from Quark's Cafe at this restaurant. There's a nice little photo op. It actually looks really nice when the sun's down. Let's see what the 10 Forward bar looks like. Okay. Got a kind of like a star area going on there. You got the tables. I didn't know that they had White Claw in Star Trek. I didn't know that. I'm not gonna lie, this bar is not as funnily themed as I would have hoped it to be, especially if you are a Star Trek fan. I'm a pretty big Star Trek fan, and I'm a little disappointed. This just feels like a, I don't know, this just feels like they made it in the 9th hour and then put like some furniture. I mean, they tried. And there is the drinks right there for $18. The Seti Eel Margarita, White Claw Vodka, Lime Juice, Pineapple Juice, Agave Syrup, Jalapeno Syrup Bitters, garnished with a Fire Electric Dust Rim Gummy, Seti Eel, and a Lido Cube. Ramen Ale, White Claw, Premium Vodka, Blur Curacao, Lemon Juice, Simple Syrup, Sprite, and a Blue Rock Candy. And the one drink I was potentially going to get was the Tea Earl Grey Cold, like Jean-Luc Picard would order. Whiskey, Earl Grey tea, honey and lemon juice topped with peach White Claw, garnished with a dehydrated lemon. You can also get it hot for $16. So we ended up actually continuing on with the Medallion class, the little quest. Got it. There's the last one that you get. Well, this is the digital special one that you get when you collect all 4 of them. So now that we have this, we can go to the big Universal store, which is on the main street side of things, and then we're going to get a medallion. And the medallion pretty much looks like this. So we're going to go do that right now. Easy enough. Just go to the register at the main NBC Universal Studios store. And this, again, was the medallion. You can see right there. Universal Fan Fest Nights. It's pretty good. It's a decent sized coin, you know. But you know, it's a cheaper size. It's a cheaper coin. Nothing too crazy. And it didn't cost us a lot to do for walking around. So nice little free souvenir. Just a quick little add-on caveat. So we decided to come back to Hill Valley tonight to close it off, and we got here about 12 o'clock and spent the last hour and a half here. It's about 1:40, maybe about 1:35. They cut the scenes off. Strickland says they had to cancel the show, blah blah blah, at around 1:30, and then all the actors left, and then about 5 minutes later they're sweeping us up saying we gotta get going, gotta leave, catch the train, blah blah blah, going back to Universal proper. So apparently we thought it was a one-time fluker thing. No, it's not. Every night of FanFest, the last show is just a half show at about 1:30. They cut it off, and then they pretty much kindly ask you to, okay, get on the tram, get the heck out of here. So that's what we're experiencing right now. We're about to get on the tram and head back to Universal Studios proper. So interesting, just so you know. But it's funny because the last tram down here departs at 1 o'clock. So you would be like, well, 1 o'clock, you should get a full hour. If that's the case, you should be able to, you know, close the tram at about 12:30 is what I would say. Well, unfortunately, I guess for tonight's journey, we ran out of time. Anyways, I had an absolutely amazing time. No pun intended that one. But it was really fun. This was a great event. If you're a huge Back to the Future fan, Dungeons & Dragons, Star Trek guy, you're going to enjoy this one, especially Back to the Future. I mean, how often do you get a chance to actually walk around the lot, meet with the actors, the characters? I felt like I was in the movies. Like, this is really how cool it was. And again, this is the type of experience where you get out of it as much as you put into it. So definitely have fun with it. Dress up, cosplay, interact with the characters, do what you need to do. This was an amazing event, and I can't wait for this to come back next year, because I already know it's coming back next year. That's guaranteed. But if you like this video, do me a big favor, give it a big thumbs up. on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here, you haven't done so already. And third, hit that notification bell. Take it one step further. Follow me on social media at Big Red Journeys on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram for even more content. So from me to you, thank you, and I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.